For 15 seasons, Supernatural built a world where monsters, angels, and demons coexisted with brotherly devotion, heartbreak, and heroism. At the center of it all was Dean Winchester, the self-sacrificing, quick-witted hunter who became one of television's most beloved characters. Yet, when the series came to an end in 2020, its conclusion left fans more conflicted than ever. Dean's final fate, dying on an ordinary hunt after surviving everything from Lucifer to God himself, remains one of TV's most debated endings. Dean's final hunt felt unworthy of his journey. For a character who had spent his entire life fighting cosmic forces and protecting humanity, Dean's death during a routine vampire hunt felt painfully anticlimactic. After years of growth, it was disheartening to see the show disregard his evolving self-awareness and hard-earned desire for peace. Throughout the series, Dean learned to value his own life, to believe that he was more than his father's soldier or Sam's protector. Yet, the finale seemed to undo that progress, implying that he was destined to die as he lived, on the job. While some argue this ending was meant to be realistic, many fans felt it was an unsatisfying conclusion for a man who had fought so hard to break free from the cycle of loss and sacrifice. A death that symbolized humanity, or betrayal. From another perspective, Dean's unceremonious end might have been the show's way of bringing him full circle. After all, Supernatural was always grounded in the human cost of heroism. Dean's death, though unremarkable by his standards, may have reflected a harsh truth, that even legends can die quietly. However, even if this symbolism held merit, it clashed with Dean's development. Fans had watched him dream, however briefly, of a normal life, something peaceful, something his family's curse had denied him. To end his story without allowing him that peace felt like a betrayal of everything he'd learned about self-worth and identity. Regarding Dean showed what the finale could have been. Episodes like Regarding Dean captured Dean's essence better than the finale ever did. In that story, he slowly loses his memories, revealing a rare vulnerability beneath his tough exterior. It was a raw, emotional reminder that Dean's strength wasn't just in killing monsters, it was in his humanity. That emotional resonance was missing from the finale. Instead of giving Dean a reflective goodbye that honored his depth, Supernatural settled for an ending that felt more like resignation than closure. The Winchesters gave Dean's story a second chance. When the Winchesters spin-off premiered, it revisited Dean's legacy, offering a sense of redemption that the main series lacked. In the afterlife, Dean continued watching over his family, guiding his parents through alternate timelines. It was a quiet acknowledgement that his spirit was too powerful to fade away. This continuation didn't erase the disappointment of the original finale, but it reframed it. Dean may have died, but his story didn't. His soul remained tied to the heart of the Supernatural universe, still fighting, still protecting, still symbolizing what the show was always about: love, sacrifice, and hope against impossible odds. Dean Winchester's legacy lives on. 5 years later, Supernatural fans are still debating whether Dean's ending was poetic or simply misguided. But one thing remains certain: his story endures far beyond that wooden barn. Dean Winchester was never just a hunter. He was the emotional core of a show that redefined genre television. Even in death, Dean's journey reminds viewers that heroes don't always get the endings they deserve, but their impact never truly dies.